Hi, my name is Katrina, and I'm here to do my informative speech today. I have my two audience members. My mom, my boyfriend. Wave.
Hi.
All right. Today I'm going to talk about the job that I have currently, working at Captain D's, and why it kind of takes a little bit longer than most people expect it to when we're waiting for their food. Because you have to go through the preparation, the cooking, the packaging. That way it can be sent across to, the cashiers, and have it sent out either through the drive-through window or over the front counter. So now I'm going to start with the preparation part. For preparation, they have to make the sides either earlier that day or the day before. So that way that, you have all your sides, your coleslaw, your hush puppies and all that type of thing. And also with the breadsticks, if we don't have any, we can't get to you. Like, there's certain things we just can't do. So if we don't have any of that prepared to begin with, it's going to mess everything up, and we'll end up apologizing to you all more often. The wait time will be even a little bit longer because we have to go try to find it, and if we can't find it, we have to try to get y'all to get something else. It's not because we don't want to hand it to you, because like sometimes we just don't have enough to give, and we're trying to get ready for our deliveries and things like that. Otherwise, everything will have a quick pace just like this. Everything will move a little bit quicker, a little bit faster, and it'll only slow down when we don't have the things that we need prepared to begin with. Now, cooking it doesn't really take all that long, because I've sat there and watched them do it once. Make the fish is like probably 4 or 5 minutes at the most, and they'll make an entire batch all at once. And that entire batch can sit for a good maybe 15 minutes before they have to make another one, because we're not going to serve you anything cold. And the fish to have doesn't sit there for 15 minutes anyways, because people go in there like that. But then with the whitefish, we don't cook it till it's ordered. And when it's ordered, that's the only way we can get it done quicker, because we don't want to make too many and then have to throw them out later, because anything that doesn't get sold actually gets thrown out, and it's really sad. It actually makes me want to cry. But when we don't have enough, we have to try to get you to get something else, or try to do this and try to do that. Most times when people, like just the other day, we almost ran out of chicken. So many people came through wanting fish and chicken meals, supreme samplers, and one person I had to tell them that we didn't have any chicken. Then the next person I tried to tell them that, and they got upset and drove off. It wasn't my fault. I was honestly just trying to explain myself, because I didn't want anybody to be upset that we don't have something that we normally do. My boss had to actually go to another store to get some more chicken. That way we could cook it and be good. Because by the end of the night, so many people had asked for chicken, that box that we went to go get was almost gone. So when we don't have anything, we try our best to make sure that that we don't have it, but we don't try to be rude about it, be like, oh, you can't have that. No, that's not what we're trying to say. We're just trying to make sure that you don't get something like poorly made or anything like that. We try to best cook it as soon as you get it. It's like as soon as you order it, we'll try to cook it and all that. Now the packaging part, that should be the easiest part. It's really not, because I've noticed something. The longer you're there, the easier you know how to make it look nice and neat, and it doesn't look all just thrown together. Some of my coworkers don't know that yet, that they need to make it nice and neat, not just thrown together. Because some you'll have where they didn't put the lid on the green beans all the way, so the juice spills all over the counter and all over your meal, basically wetting up in your napkins. Or there you'll have someone who just threw the meat on top of the bread, and now the bread is all soggy. If it's placed correctly, only the bottom of the bread would most likely be soggy, or everything will be nice and neat and clean, and that way it won't be much of an issue when I hand you the bag and be like, be careful, because everything can easily fall over and all types of things like that. But once it's on my side of the little barrier we have between the kitchen and the front counter, it is my job to make sure you get all your sauces and things like that. But if I don't have any of the sauce, I'll let you know and try my best to, get you something else. And if you don't want any sauce afterwards, I'll just hand you your bag and so you can have a nice day. Otherwise, I'm still going to be waiting on certain things to give you. If the meal comes to me directly, I can give you a meal so you can go ahead and go. But if still have to wait for certain things or talk to them about certain things, it's not me that's trying to make you wait, because if anything, I don't like making people wait as it is. I try my best to make sure that once I have your meal in my hand, that I get everything to you correctly. All your sauces, your napkins, your silverware, and everything of the sort. And of course your drinks. And send them out the window or over the counter however you liked it or wanted it. Working there is not really all that hard to do. It's just communicating with the customers and your coworkers. There we go. Almost said employees. It's funny. Yeah. It's not really hard working there. It's just the matter of getting everything together and working as quickly but efficiently as we can. Otherwise, if something doesn't go right, the day will go slow.